Visionary team, man, what it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video. And let me just say this right here and right now. Shout out to CBR. This is the person that made the video and edited the video. But anyways, man, welcome back to another review video, man. And as you can see, this review is about Dragon Ball Z. So now, I ain't gonna sit back and lie to you, man. I did not look in Dragon Ball Z. And I wouldn't say a couple years, but probably like a year, something like that, year or two. You feel me? But I did look at Dragon Ball Z like very heavily back in the day. Real talk, man. Dragon Ball Z is one of those animes, that people are gonna look at to the end of time out this bitch. But anyway, speaking of time. But anyways, man. So I really not gonna speak too much about the like what's happening in the video, because as we already know what's happening. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's literally the three main story plots for Dragon Ball Z. As we could, well, let me say four. You know what I'm saying? This is the Saiyan saga right here. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could talk about it. So let's talk about the Saiyan saga of this bit. You know what I'm saying? So might as well. Anyway, so as we just clearly seen like a minute ago, we just seen Raditz, and Raditz, he didn't have a whole lot of screen time. You know what I'm saying? He was only there for like 20 episodes. You know how Dragon Ball Z be, running the episodes. They be making everything long. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so Raditz got out of the picture and stuff like that. So now we here to Vegeta and Nappa. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, at this time, they was the most strongest people, on the planet so far, and Goku, he didn't see, excuse me, but Goku, he didn't see King Kai yet, so, Goku, he's back right now, Goku came back, Vegeta is one of my favorite characters of all time. In anime, period. My favorite character of all time is Sasuke. Right after Sasuke is Vegeta out this bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I always pick the second main character for some reason. But anyways, man. So as we could clearly see, man, Vegeta and Goku was going at it. That's when Goku, he used the Kaioken. I think he used the Spirit Bomb. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, man, I remember this part when they cut the tail, and I always remember about the bridge, Dragon Ball Z bridge, Team 4 Star. Every time I look at this, man, and honestly, that's the reason as to why I believe. I ain't trying to get too deep now. This is just my opinion. I believe that's the reason as to why they let Team 4 Star go, because literally, Team 4 Star had a whole lot of clout, and like I said, I can remember Team 4 Star. I'm just seeing Team 4 Star, with the Dragon Ball Abridged parody. I'm just seeing everything it is that they was talking about in their video. So I feel like they took that down because the Abridged was very popular, and it was overshadowing the original story. But still, the original story is still the OG one. But anyways, man, that's just my theory on it, man. But so now they moved out the Saiyan saga, now they to the Frieza saga. I think it's four main sagas. There's the Saiyan saga, the Frieza saga, then after that one's the the Android saga, Cell saga, and the Buu saga. So I guess it's a total of 5 or 4, but yeah, man, so this is the Frieza saga right here, man, and the episodes on this one, I swear, I feel like the episodes on here has to be around like 200 episodes, 300 episodes. It lasted for a very long time. To the point I wasn't even born at the time they made the episodes. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Trying to see what else I could talk about when it comes to this, man. Like I said, I'm really not going to talk about what's being shown in the clips. You know what I'm saying? But that's the Captain Ginyu right there. You feel me? This is like memory lane in my opinion, man. And Dragon Ball Z is my second favorite anime of all time. First is Naruto. Honestly, I grew up on Naruto, you know what I'm saying? And Dragon Ball Z, the reason as to why, became a fan of Dragon Ball Z is because it was out before Naruto, but that was the most popular anime of all time. I think Naruto. I think it might be tied with Naruto. It might be tied. You feel me? Or Dragon Ball Z might. I don't know, man. You might. See, I compare it I can compare it to like NBA. You know, like how LeBron and MJ. I feel like Michael Jordan is like Dragon Ball Z, and I feel like LeBron is Naruto. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm saying the new generation will look at Naruto as like the Michael Jordan in the NBA of this bitch. Yeah, y'all understand what it is I'm saying? Y'all may not understand what it is I'm talking about. But anyways, man. So, but yeah, as we could clearly see, Frieza, he went into this final form, not his final form. Well, he got a new form of Super now, but this is his final form in the original Dragon Ball Z. And but yeah, man, so Goku, he was matching Frieza at this point. I think what happened to Goku? Goku, he was training. He did training on Earth this time, you feel me? Oh, this right here. This is a badass scene. I ain't gonna sit back and cap. This is a badass scene, man. Goku, he went ham on Frieza, man. Real talk. But yeah, man. Just honestly, excuse me. But honestly, man, one thing I will say, man. I just seen some Namekians. One thing I will say, I don't know, man. Dragon Ball Z, it had a whole lot of twists and turns. I'm gonna talk about it right now. You feel me? I feel like the Namekians could have had, a bigger scene, like Nail. If y'all remember Nail, he fused with Piccolo. I feel like, honestly, I just feel like, they could have Nail could have been, like a second or third Namekian. I know Dende was like, he wasn't a fighter. You feel me? Nail, he was. You feel me? He was in the game and everything. And also, Trunks, he did his thing on this Frieza right here. Now, when I was playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, the first one, I thought before I seen that scene right there with Frieza, I thought Mecha Frieza was a boss. Trunks, he did him in less than 5 seconds out this bit. But yeah, man. So this right here is the Android saga. You feel me? And these two androids were only in I want to say the alternate, because to be honest with you, the Trunks timeline is the real timeline. Now that's the boring timeline, but that's the real deal timeline. The timeline that Goku and Gohan, the ones that we know of, that timeline, that's not really the real timeline. Yeah, man, that's like a mind F. But yeah, so Trunks, he really had the real timeline. So anyways, this is like the alternate timeline, but it's kind of confusing. But this is the alternate timeline, and we are watching the alternate timeline. You feel me? But yeah, man. So now we seen Cell. Cell came out of the cut in this video. Super Vegeta right here. And but yeah, man. So I'm just looking. I'm just looking. I'm just seeing everything happening right now. I will say, man. I think Cell might be the most. Cell might be the. I think because I'm heavy into like spirituality and stuff like that. I'm starting to realize, Cell might be the best villain in my opinion. My favorite one is Boo, but like the best one, I had to go with Cell, because Cell, I don't know, man. Like I said, man, if you look up something called 528 Hertz, basically it's supposed to heal your cells, supposed to heal your DNA. And basically, whenever I be using that, man, it's a great transformation boost. So whenever I use that, I be feeling like, when I'm finished, I be feeling like I'm Cell. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like I'm in my perfect Cell form out this bit, But anyways, man, so, but yeah, man, so like I said earlier, I said, it's only a total of 5 sagas. You feel me? And honestly, man, they could have added more. Well, that's why they have multiple series about it. You know, they got Dragon Ball GT, they got Dragon Ball Super. You know, that's the reason I said why they did that. But you feel me? But anyways, what I wanted to say, you know, when I was talking about like the Namekians, you know, I said they could have had a bigger plot. This right here, when Goku ended Cell, I feel like this was the perfect time for Gohan to be the main character. I'm telling you what it is. I feel like Gohan could have been the main character in this timeline of Dragon Ball Z. You know, this is when they could have made, you know, all of this right here. This is when Gohan could have been like the new Goku, you know, but you know, they still wanted Goku to be the main character. But all I'm saying is this would have been the perfect moment, you know. And also he went to the Ultimate Gohan as well, you know. but yeah, so they just showed Ultimate Gohan, they just showed Super Saiyan 3. And they did, you know, when Goku was fighting, you know, they just showed it, but Goku, he was fighting Vegeta, you feel me? He was holding back on Vegeta, as you could clearly see, you know. Goku outclassed Vegeta, man. I ain't gonna sit back and lie. Vegeta's my favorite character, but they made Goku outclass Vegeta, you know. But yeah, man, so, you know, they showed Boo and everything. They showed, you know, I'm telling you know, there's nothing else for me to say after this bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. If you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos, and we are out.